Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another fast Descendant video. So wanted to talk about the permanent or fixed locations for the different reactors within the game. Now I got a couple of comments on one of my recent videos from people asking where all the reactors drop the permanent locations, because we do have the weekly rotations that change every Tuesday. So for example, let's say you're looking for a reactor for Ultimate Bunny. We use electric and singular for Bunny. So you go into the world map, you look at the difficulty level rewards, you select electric and singular. And so this week in the shipment base area of White Knight Gulch, if you do any missions in this area, you will get electric and singular reactors. What you can do is you can set up your junk filter with the options that you want. Let's say I want singular and cooldown. I put those two options and I then run missions over here, or one specific mission. Usually we go for something that is a bit on the shorter side. We can run over and over. And so you do that until you get the stats that you want on the reactor. So for example, this mission here, this takes less than 5 minutes. You could do this. You could run the outpost. This should be good. One of these missions should be good. DNA detector spray zone. So once you play the game a little bit, you get an idea of what is a good mission to run. So this is basically the weekly rotation. Now, besides this, we have permanent locations that don't change. So you can go to the same spot every day or any day, and you will get the reactors that you want. The game doesn't have a way of giving you all the locations that are permanent, but the devs have mentioned the locations in various patch notes. So I'll quickly show you the different patch notes, and then what I'll do is I'll put a Google Drive link or something with all the locations in one sheet. I'll just copy paste all the locations they have mentioned and put it in one sheet. All right, so the first time they mentioned these permanent locations was with the 10th of October update last year when Ultimate Frena dropped. So these were the permanent locations that they mentioned here. You can see non-attribute and tech. This is in Kingston and Grand Square. I've mentioned this a few times recently. Then with the season 2 update, 5th of December when we got Keelan, we had another addition here. So these are for Keelan, Toxic Singular, Toxic Dimension. They added these 4 permanent locations. And then with this latest update, season 3 update, they have added the reactors to various other missions like the hard infiltration mission, so the 100%, 250%, 400%, along with Sigma Sector, Void Vessel. So for example, the Inez reactors, electric and tech, they now drop from Void Vessel. The Serena reactor, fire and singular, this drops from Sigma Sector, both on normal and hard difficulty. On the isolated desert, for chill and fusion, you go to this one here, chill and singular, you go to broken boundary on the hard difficulty. This would be for Haley and Viesa. By the way, this one seems to be bugged right now, non-attributed tech in the heart of the fortress. This is currently dropping electric and singular. So maybe they will patch this with the next update, or maybe they'll do something else. But yeah, this one is currently not giving the right reactor. So basically what I've done is I've taken all of this, these 3, and put them in one sheet, copied and pasted them, and I'll share the link so that you have one sheet for a quick reference. So here, this is the sheet. This might be too small, like this. So what I'll do is, like I said, I'll share it on Google Drive or something, so you can download it and keep it in your Fast Descendant folder or something. So whenever you need a reactor, what you can do is you can compare the weekly rotation with the permanent location and do the one which is faster. All right, so back to Bunny, the best example right now. So as you saw, the location for this week for Bunny reactors is shipment based. Now this isn't too bad, but still White Net Gulch is not a favorite area. It's a lot of space here and it takes a little longer. So instead of this, the permanent location for Bunny's reactor is in the Sterile Land, Rockfall, and this particular mission. So the older players will know this is a mission we ran hundreds of times because we needed the code breakers. This is a very short mission, the anticipated ambush in Rockfall, and you can get Bunny reactors here. So electric and singular, this is the permanent location. So very easy mission, less than 30 seconds, and you should be able to get a bunch of reactors very quickly. Run this over and over, set up your junk filter, and when you get the reactor, you are done. So this week for the Bunny reactors, I think the permanent location is better. So you can compare if you have an idea of which are the quick missions. The early missions, the early zones, Kingston, Vespers, Sterile Land, Agna Desert. These have faster, easier missions. When you go to places like Fortress or White Knight Gulch, they can have longer missions. Places like Hatchery, I personally would avoid going there. So yes, you can pick and choose which you prefer between the permanent and the weekly rotations. And when you need a reactor, you can just run these a bunch of times and get the reactor you want. Because yeah, there's no way in game to see all the permanent locations. They only show you the weekly rotations. Although with the new addition in the 400%, you can actually see them. So this week we have Slumber Valley. So Slumber Valley is dropping reactors for Frena. So Toxic Mechanics is the Frena reactor. I've run this a few times today, and I'm average getting about 3 reactors per run. So you can also consider that and see which is faster. Rockfall, that mission, for example, for Bunny is taking me 20 seconds. So if you find something similar, I don't remember the Frena permanent location. I think it is in Vespers Timberfall. So Timberfall, this area. I think this mission, I would recommend doing this. This is very fast. Shouldn't take you more than 40-45 seconds. So compare this with the 2.5 minutes that would take for the 400%, and you can see the number of reactors that drop. And so yeah, all about efficiency and which is better to get more reactors. So yeah, so that is it. Hopefully this was useful. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll put the link below to the sheet, or you can copy and paste from the different patch notes. So 10th of October, 5th of December, and 7th of August. These are the 3 patch notes where they've shared all these permanent locations, and that should help you out when you're looking for the reactor. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.